To describe the event in one word, without a swear word, would be inspirational.
My name's Dani Wallace, and I am the Queen Bee. I grew up on the council estates of Preston, and I was furious when I found out that the Queen was born the Queen. So I set about creating the I Am the Queen Bee movement to help more people show up, wise up, and rise up and reclaim their birthright to success. There's this quote that goes, aerodynamically, bees should not be able to fly. Their little wings shouldn't get their fat little bodies off the ground. But bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Bees fly anyway. So I wanted to create a space and a community where we can do what bees do when they're building something new. And that's festoon and link arms and help each other.
Community is really important, knowing that when people are talking about their experiences, it's not just you're not alone, there's other people that resonate and there's other people that you can help.
It's just about soaking up the atmosphere and being part of a community that supports each other.
Be Inspired is a 6-month mastermind that culminates in the most incredible personal and business development event where you take to the stage and share your mission and your business message.
It's been amazing. I have never done anything like this. Never ever thought I would, but because of Dani I have, and I have genuinely loved it.
This is the place to be. It's so inclusive, and actually it's there to help you mentally, physically and emotionally.
There's nowhere else where you'd ever feel so held and so safe.
I would love for you to come and get involved with Be Inspired so we can get you using your superpower hidden in plain sight, your voice, to take up the space you deserve in the world with your mission and your business. I can't wait to hear from you.
And with the swear word, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as inspirational.
Good morning. Oh, it makes me so happy watching that back, you guys. It makes me so happy. How amazing is that promotional video for Be Inspired? It is honestly, every single time that we create one of these, it just gets better and better. For the purpose of anybody that's just listening along live, maybe on Spotify or elsewhere, opening up the credits, you can hear the promo, but you can't see the promo, and the promo just beautifully, gloriously encapsulates everything that Be Inspired is about. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Rise Up Show with me, your host, Dani Wallace. I am all fresh-faced and ready for the Easter bank holiday, here with you with some Easter salutations. I say it every time, but I love it. Good morning, Jojo Smith. How are you? Morning, sassy salutations, you glorious bees. How did you eat yours? I'm not eating mine yet. Do we mean Easter eggs? We don't mean Weetabix, do we? We definitely mean Easter eggs. So you will have noticed behind me, if you are watching along, that the Wings of Destiny are indeed filling up with 6 spaces gone on Be Inspired just over the Easter bank holiday weekend already, and already 1 space gone on Be Heard Pro. So just as an FYI, my diary is open all week for everybody that wants to have a little chat with me, that wants to have a talk to see if Be Inspired or Be Heard Pro is for them. But the doors are only open this week because we get started on the 4th. So we begin on the 4th of May. That's when things all get kicked off. So please make sure that if you do want to book in a chat, do it pretty sharp because we're going to get started quite quickly. So here we are. It's the show at Rise Up show this morning, and on a Monday, even though it's the bank holiday Monday, I'm still going to show up for you. I do show up on bank holidays as well as every other day that I'm meant to show up for you. It is important that we set our intentions for the week. So what I would love to do is I would love to know, what are your intentions this week? So for some of you, maybe on the 2nd week of bank holiday. For some of you, the kids might be going back to school tomorrow. My 2 eldest go back to school tomorrow. So we've just got Ivy this week, and the family are all digging in whilst we're open and we're launching Be Inspired. I am celebrating because I finished The Last Kingdom last night. I just want to publicly thank, as ever, Abigail Horn for A, being awesome, and B, introducing me to The Last Kingdom, because it has been a ride these past few weeks. Forgive me while I'm having a little look about. I'm going to be putting my makeup on whilst I speak to you this morning, because we've got some fabulous bank holiday plans as a family. In Preston, let's talk about Easter for a second. In Preston, there is this tradition on an Easter Monday, and it stems, I think, from Victorian times, at the beautiful Avon Park, which is one of the it's a real landmark for Preston. It's a real jewel in the crown of sort of the park spaces here in the city of Preston. And what we do is we roll our eggs down the hill. So egg rolling is totally a thing, and definitely is a pastime here in Preston on an Easter Monday. Does anybody have any Easter traditions that they want to share with the group that might be a little bit funny? I've got a funny one. I mention this every year, and it always falls into my camps divided. So what we do is our Easter eggs are hollow eggs in lieu of a hill. We don't have a hill around here. In lieu of a hill, we roll our eggs down the stairs. Does anybody else roll their eggs down the stairs? And that's a real Easter tradition. It's one of the things that my kids look forward to most. Like, we did a little egg hunt for them. We talked about the Easter bunny a little bit. We certainly talked about the reason why Easter is Easter. But yeah, we roll our eggs down the stairs, and we roll as many times as it takes for the egg to smash. So we do a little countdown. It's like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And they push the egg down the stairs. If it doesn't crack on the first go, they've got to do it again until the egg cracks, right? So if they've got a particularly strong egg, the egg ends up being thrown against the wall. But do you have any funny or special Easter traditions? I would love to know. Tell us about them. Maybe we can adopt some of them if we like the look at some of our other Easter traditions as a community. So yeah, what do you get up to? What are your plans? Do you have any special Sunday? I say Sunday. Do you have any special like roasts that you do? Any special meals that you have? A huge and loving happy Passover to all of our Jewish friends. This is every 33 years. It's only every 33 years that we get 3 of our beautiful religions all coming together in celebration at the same time. So we've got Easter for the Christians, for our Jewish friends and family. We've got Passover, and we've also got Ramadan as well for our Muslim brothers and sisters and siblings. So huge love to all of you that are celebrating, that are fasting, that are not fasting, that are eating all the chocolate right now. Egg rolling in Bury happens too at Holcombe Hill. Christine's saying, no, I think I'm boring. Paul is saying. So yeah, we roll our eggs down the stairs is one of our Easter traditions. Also, pagans, it's their festival. We are appropriated after all. Very true, very true, very true. What is it? Is it Esther? Is that what it is? What's the name? Is it still? Because I know the word Easter is taken from the pagans. Because I'm very well versed now in the Vikings and the pagans and all of that sort of stuff. She says, I watched 5 whole seasons in 2 weeks. Not Easter traditions, but we've known to have Halloween parties in April, May, and we have mini Christmas days in the summer holidays. Why? Because we can. I like that. I know some families that do the whole Christmas in summer thing, or the whole, if they've got a birthday at Christmas, Ostara, that's the one. So yeah, they if they have a birthday like on Christmas Day or sort of around that time, then they will celebrate a birthday or Christmas in summer. I know that when we were in lockdown, there were a lot of people that were having sort of early Christmas celebrations or late Christmas celebrations and all that sort of stuff. So do you do anything funny celebration wise as a family? Please do let me know. Yeah, although now the kids aren't here at all that much, but the wall of goo was a thing in Sassville, a trellis wall with sassy hidden tricks and treats on the other side, like Paul Burrell in Celebrity. In I'm a Celebrity. There may be eggs, there may be tricks and goo. I love it. And I'm not surprised. I'm frigging off to Starbucks to get some peace and work because Paddy's off work and getting on my tits already. Joe Wilson. Excuse me. So yeah, we a little bit later on this afternoon, mud dependent. I don't know what the weather was like anywhere else in the country, but overnight it absolutely pizzazzed it down. I don't know what pizzazzed it down. It rained a lot. So it means that I think that the park's going to be pretty muddy, although it's lovely and dry now, which means that all of the festivities, so the whole of Avon Park, which is beautiful Victorian Park, the whole of Avon Park is taken over. Not like a fair, but there's like hundreds of stalls and there's like parades and there's egg rolling on the hour where they do this countdown. There's these beautiful sort of rolling hills at the park. Everyone rolls the eggs in carrier bags so they don't get chocolate everywhere and they don't miss out on the chocolate. They put eggs in little plastic bags and throw them down the hill. But yeah, it's really cool. Like, we humans are funny old things, aren't we? We do all sorts of silly things. But I think it's really cool. So I'm excited to do that today. So Friday was a funny one. Friday wasn't a funny one. Friday was an awesome one. So on Friday evening in the IATQB Hive and out in the world, I held a free masterclass. And this free masterclass talked you through the top 10 tips for having the X factor, how to stand out when you are speaking about your business. And we covered all sorts of fantastic stuff. We talked about being happy, high status. We talked about inclusive language. We talked about paying attention. We talked about all those sorts of really juicy things, some new concepts when it comes to charisma and how do you stand out when it comes to speaking about your business. And it was brilliant. We had such a great masterclass. Here's the thing. One of the tips was, like, don't be frightened of fucking it up. And in the middle of it all, my whole technology crashed apart from my phone. So to everybody that was watching along, and there was about 100 people watching along. So there was about 100 people watching along on this masterclass. And my screen froze. Now on my side of things, everything froze. So I couldn't get onto any of the other platforms that I was on to see. I couldn't message anybody or anything like that. But what a way to like walk the talk. So I had loads of you messaging me on my phone, like, just keep going, we can hear you. We're here with you. You kept going like a pro. You did really well to keep going. What you didn't really see is all of the things that were happening in the room. So in the room with me, I had the kids coming in and out. You maybe saw that a couple of times, but the kids were in and out. They were very, very present in the room. Now, normally when I'm launching and doing masterclasses like this, we the door's locked, and for some reason it wasn't, and the kids just thought I was free game. And not only that, they dressed the dog up as the Easter bunny and sent the dog in here as well. So I had, like, for somebody who is relatively easily distracted, it was an utter nightmare. But still, we had a great time, and you guys learned loads, which is brilliant. Naked Wallace brushing his teeth. She had all kinds of distractions. Not at that particular point in time. Wallace was nowhere to be seen. I don't know what he was doing. I did really well to keep going. I felt like I did really well. Like, I gave myself a Jufty badge for keeping going. It was one of the hardest lives I've done in ages, but I loved it and it was brilliant. And the doors flew open to all of my programs. So to Be Inspired, which is my speaker mastermind that culminates in Be Inspired, the event, which is this year on the 29th and 30th of September in Manchester. So already, just over the weekend, because I know a lot of you have sort of got the weekend, the Easter weekend, you're all with family. Same, right? So I wanted to remind you that you can book in a chat with me about this if you would like. So let me just pop you the link on here. So for anybody that wants to book in a little brew and a natter with me, because I know lots of you do, to see whether Be Inspired is right for you. If you want some more information, if you want to break it down a little bit, we've got payment plans that are available on all of the packages. Please do click that link if you can see that link. I think the only place that link won't show up is the IATQB Hive, but please do click that link and book in a little chat with me. I've got availability all week to have a little natter with everybody that kind of wants to get involved. So please do come and have a little chat. There is no pressure whatsoever. But huge congratulations to Kat Linsley Hood, Susan Frankham, Charlotte Grant, Claire from Sapling Outdoor Learning, Sarah Fletcher, Beth Thompson, Sophie Ragg, who are in so far. She had me cracking jokes about Donald Trump's arse. Maddie got a cracking shot from when you froze. Oh no. Don't tempt me. I'm going to Starbucks. Might just fancy a natter. You're so funny. Not ready to speak, but can't wait to watch Be Inspired this year. Oh, I can't wait for you to be there, Carla. But also understand that everybody, when it comes to Be Inspired or Be Heard, doesn't feel ready. If you were ready, you'd already be doing it. So in terms of the program itself, Be Heard and Be Inspired are two separate things. Be Inspired, do everything. Be Heard, just do the course. There's an online course program that I run. I facilitate it live. This is going to be one of the last times that I facilitate this live. So we're going to be professionally recording Be Heard, and that's going to be running as an evergreen. And what I mean by an evergreen is something that you can access all of the time. So this is the last time, I think, or one of the last times that this is going to be, that Be Heard specifically is going to be an interactive process where you can watch along live. And that's because we're going to be releasing new programs later on this year. We're going to be doing all sorts of new stuff later on this year. So two things it's important to know. One, so this is the last time you can get involved in Be Heard in an interactive perspective. And it is brilliant. It is so good. It's 8 weeks where I share with you in depth and interactively how to bust through those speaking fears. If you've got visibility fears, how to get visible, structures from which to deviate, but all of the structures from which to deviate that are sort of extensions of the ones that we did in boot camp, but also brand new ones that you can utilize for TED Talks, for training, for workshops, how to create great slide decks for your talks. We go through presentation tips, tricks and styles that the pros use. So how to use your body, how to engage your body, how to stand inside your talks, how to elevate talks from talks being just talks to experiences. We also share with you how to create your own events and how to utilize and leverage events to grow your business. So we cover quite a lot in those 8 weeks, and it is just such a brilliant course. I didn't feel it already, but oh my God, that was the best. If you a defo didn't feel ready, is what Joe's saying, but oh my God, it was the best investment I ever made. I'm never ready for anything. I don't think anyone is. You just got to fling yourself in. Yeah. Imagine Dani as a big noodle. She's got you and will keep you afloat. Oh, you're so funny. And not a big noodle like your noodle, because that's a big boxer dog that's not really going to keep anybody afloat. A big swimming noodle. So yeah, there's lots of sort of reasons why people jump in to either program. And one is they already speak and they want to tighten up all the nuts and bolts and get intentional. So they may be an enthusiastic amateur. So they maybe have done lots of speaking already, but really want to amplify and take it to the next level. Also, they may be brand new and have never done any speaking whatsoever before and are ready to utilize that as a marketing stream for them. So not just a revenue stream, but a marketing stream as well. And it's really cool. Like just this week alone, previous alumni are celebrating so many wins. Like just this Saturday coming up, we've got 2 of our previous alumni are doing TEDx talks on one of the bigger TEDx stages, which is just phenomenal. We had Dipti Solanki. It's lovely seeing alumni go live in the Hive and sharing their experiences completely unsolicited. So I've not asked people to go in, but Kathy Byam shared how she's grown since participating. Dipti Solanki was sharing how, she's featuring on TV now. We have previous alumni with their own radio shows, and that might not be for you, but actually just getting out of your own way and speaking about your business so more people can reach you is definitely a way to be marketing yourself. Look, once you know how to harness your voice, once you know how to share what it is that you do in a really compelling way, that is absolute gold dust. So please do book in a chat. If you sign up through one of our affiliates, so Jojo Smith, for example, my program, I think Jojo Smith is giving out some SaaS storms. Jojo, am I right? If you was to join up through Jojo Smith, keep your peepers peeled for anybody who's affiliating. They'll be shouting out in the Hive, or they'll be members of the community already. my program Fabulous Sass grew from me doing Be Inspired. So actually people have gone on to collaborate, win contracts, work together, make more money in ways that you don't even consider, go on to create course programs themselves, create workshops that then generate revenue, all sorts of ways that you can capitalize from learning from this program and learning from this mastermind. If you want to show up as an authority in your business, this is vital, Jojo's saying. So I'm going to be going live on and off all week, not just for the show, but also sporadic lives with different alumni to share with them your experiences, not just Be Inspired alumni, but Be Heard alumni. So for anybody that didn't catch on Friday night, because it was pausing, just I was telling you about the Be Inspired mastermind itself, is as part of that mastermind, it does culminate in speaking on stage in a TEDx style talk. So you get 20 minutes to speak a version of your keynote talk. And with that, what you get to do is you get to create with us your speaker assets. So one of the things when I first started out, I was missing from my speaking business was proof that I was able to do it, proof that I was able to hold a stage, right? So a beautiful, beautiful speaker from the Birmingham area, a lady called Zoe, I had put a shout out for speakers about 4 or 5 years ago now, and had said, I'm looking for speakers, I'm looking for experts to come and do this training, or who want to be on this panel. And I was like, yeah, me, pick me. I'm a speaker, just to say I'm a speaker, and I'm a believer in you can speak your career into being, right? As well as being an expert and doing the right learning. You've got to be able to say, I mean, it took me so long for me to say that I was a professional singer, even though that was the only way that I was making money for a long, long time. It feels weird. I'm a professional speaker. That's one of the ways that I make money as a business. So I was like, yeah, I'm a speaker. She was like, oh, can you send me your show reel? Send me this, send me that, send me the other. I was like, whoa, I have none of those things. And she laughed me out of her inbox. She's like, look, I need people who have got form. I need people who I can trust. I don't know you. I don't know that you're able to do it. And it's not good enough just turning up saying I can. For people who don't know you, it's really important to be able to prove to them that indeed you can. So what we do is we create this beautiful, I say beautiful, it is beautiful, but it's really helpful speaker show reel that shows you and what you do. It's like an advert for you and your message. So we create your show reel. We also create you, excuse me, I'll put my mascara on. We also create you professional speaking photography. So photography of you on stage, holding space. Again, it's just proof that you're able to do this. This is done by Vicky Head, and Vicky Head is a TEDx approved photographer. So she actually shoots for TEDx's. One of the interesting things, I don't know if you've ever spoken before and got someone to take pictures of you. One of the things is going like like pulling all sorts of faces. So what we do is we train you to speak on stage with being photographed in mind. So there's lots of layers to how we train. The assets are amazing. Those reels are incredible. And we've worked so hard, and the business invests so heavily in our production team to make sure you get the best of the best, so you stand out straight away. And that's something that we've learned over the course of time, and we've really put a lot of thought and time and effort and money into to make sure that we've got the best team looking after you. So yes, you do all the learning with me, and you get all the fabulous bits of learning with me, but you get all of the fantastic extra bonuses. So Fidel Bohill, for example, works with us right at the very beginning of delivery. And has created us some MP3 download recordings, hypnoses that you can use all the way through to help you with your nerves. We've got the gorgeous Chantal Davison to come in to talk to us about copy and how you can utilize what you create within your speaking work in your copy so that you can cross-pollinate everything that we do together. One of the brilliant bonuses for Be Inspired is Ideas Fest. So on the 3rd and 4th of August, I'm going to take you to Ideas Fest, which is a multi-track event. This is one of the bonuses for Be Inspired, which is a multi-track event to give you experience of. So Be Inspired is a single track event. So we have one stage, but we're going to take you to Ideas Fest, which is being headlined by Stephen Bartlett. I'm also on that speaker lineup. So you can come and support me whilst I speak, but actually see what it's like on the inside of a multi-track event and see where you fit as a business or as an activist, however it is that you want to speak. So I'm giving you lots of experiences within the mastermind to go and see what it's really like to be a professional speaker, learning assets, connections, so many branches to this. So yeah, it's just jam-packed of awesome. So often questions that I get asked is, it's going to take too much time. I've got too much on. So we meet once a week on a Wednesday evening at 8:00. That's when all the key delivery occurs. And then we have catch-up sessions where I just hold space for you at 1:30 on a Wednesday afternoon to do the writing. So when you say, I'm too busy, I actually hold space for you to do the writing. So you don't have to do any of it in your own time if you don't want to, which makes things really easy for you to get stuff done. In terms of like all the extra stuff, what do I have to do outside of the course program? We try to make it so that you can do everything in call, apart from rehearse. I can't make anybody rehearse. Like, that's the one thing I can't do. You have to, spend some time rehearsing. But if you've got other things going on, for example, you might be doing one-to-many, or you might be, having your brand work done, or you might be working on your PR. What Be Inspired does is it brings all of that together. So I know intrinsically how a lot of those outside course programs work. If you know Joe Swan, for example, doing Dare to Be Seen, I've done that. If you're doing one-to-many with Lisa Johnson, I've done that. So you get a mentor for all sorts of the things that you're working on, as well as speaking. It's so much more than speaking. So if you want to know more, and that is what I'm wanting to talk to you about today, I want to talk to you about this unapologetically all week. You'll be receiving emails from me this week about this. There are just 20 spaces available. Just 20 spaces available on Be Inspired, 10 on Be Heard Pro, and then I can't serve any more because there's one-to-one, and as many as you like on Be Heard. But if you want to be one of the 10 or one of the 20, please do make a move soon, because you can see it's starting to move quite quickly. So happy to throw in a merch or brand mentor session to Jojo Smith, giving the things away. I'm speaking to a load of you today about whether this is for you, a load of you this week. But if you do want to have a little chat with me, it is such an asset of learning for your business, such an asset of learning for your business, whether you are established or whether even you're just starting out and you want to know how to sort of sow those seeds, how to go live with intention and all of that sort of stuff. It is well worth it. Like I said, there's payment plans available on all of the tiers. And if you want to know more, get yourself a call booked in today. So a very, very happy Easter Monday to all of you. I feel like I'm done. I feel like my face is done. I think I am done. I'll put a little bit of lip gloss on, and then I think that's me. So I think I've got some spaces today, some slots available today. Directly after the show, if you want to hang out with me after the show, get into my DMs right now. I've got, I think, till about 12:30. I'm going to spend some time with the kids, go out and do some egg rolling and stuff like that, and then all evening this evening on into tomorrow, the day after. So there's lots of slots available. Just having a look at Ideas Fest. It sounds really good. It is really good. I only put my name to the very, very best of events, and it is an absolute blinder. So please do. And they've got an offer on at the minute, a really special offer whereby you can get a buddy ticket. So I think it's $199 for the 2 days, but you get a buddy ticket. So it'd be £100 for both of you for both days. And there are so many. There's public speaking workshops, wink, wink. There's Stephen Bartlett speaking. One of my dear friends, Emma Sale, is going to be speaking. 10cc, if anyone knows the band 10cc, they're going to be performing along with lots of other performers and bands as well. It is a music festival for 4 days, so we get some of that there. It's on the 3rd and 4th of August in Hampshire, but check it out, Ideas Fest. But you will get a ticket if you are joining up with me as part of Be Inspired. So there we go, my angels, my loves, my darlings. I hope this Bank Holiday Monday finds you safe, finds you well, finds you chocolatey. Laura Day Henderson, I'll be the first to sign up next year. In the meantime, just got to figure out how to open my mouth first. I'm struggling to talk to family, never mind anybody else. Laura, if you want to have a little chat about all of the things anyway, please do just book in a little chat with me. It's all good. In the meantime, we talk about this, about how closed mouths don't get fed. I'll think about you whilst I gorge on chocolate. Please do, because I don't have a huge amount of space in my little tummy now for huge amounts of chocolate, but I am enjoying it. Chocolate's one of the easiest things to eat post-surgery, by the way. Like, what kind of sorcery is that? Like, chocolate and ice cream are the two easiest things for me to eat post-gastric surgery. All right, have the most beautiful day today. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family if you're doing that. Enjoy your rest if you're having some rest. If you are gearing up, ready to get back to work tomorrow, I feel you, I'm with you, I am you. I'm trying to get that really good mix between the both. We had a lovely day yesterday, just hanging out. I literally took the day off everything, and it was much needed after what has been the most insane couple of weeks stroke month. And we're getting geared up for Be Inspired as well. You will be so supported with this. I've gone from doing my first nervous video a year ago to talking on stage and regular lives. Go and chat to Dani. Here's the thing: being able to articulate yourself in one way spills over into being able to articulate yourself in other ways as well. So you'll be surprised if Be Inspired is a bridge too far for you. Even doing Be Heard is massively helpful when it comes to speaking. You're going to come say hello to everybody. Come and say hello.
And then the same.
Oh, where are you? She's in a matchy outfit today. Look at her. She's not had her hair brushed yet. Say good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
What did we do yesterday?
We celebrated Easter.
We celebrated Easter. She's not got biddy. She's got leftover chicken pox in her hair. She's like there scratching her head. What did you went out to the park for a walk yesterday, didn't you? And what happened when you come back?
We got an Easter egg hunt.
You got an Easter egg hunt, didn't you? Now,
I got like 7 eggs.
I got 7 eggs. That's how many eggs I got into it.
That's my eggs.
Are they your eggs? Am I not going to eat them all?
You can have some.
Oh, thanks very much. You're so sweet. I love you. I'll see you in a bit. I'm coming down now.
I'm not going to eat all of them.
She's not going to eat all of them. Even a chilled, friendly chat with you terrifies me. Do you know, Laura, that's really interesting. Because Amy Blaney, the first time me and Amy Blaney had an out loud conversation with each other, Amy cried. And I get that a chilled, friendly chat with me may terrify you, but I've absolutely got your back. If you're feeling a little bit scared about speaking, what I would do is maybe just book in a chat. Not because I want to sell you anything, but just to slay that additional dragon, just to move that little bit further forward. And not to me. In fact, I don't want to sell you anything. I just want to say, hey, so please do book in a little chat with me just to say hi. Because it will make me really happy for you to know that it's not that the thinking about the thing is worse than the doing of the thing. So book in a little chat just to say hi. And I promise you, I'm not going to say, do you want to do Being Heard? Do you want to do Being Inspired? Because they'll just take you one step closer to where it is that you need to be in all of the spaces. All right. That's a double dare for you today, Laura, is to book in a little chat and say hi. And there's no pressure from me. Dani is very not scary. She'll put you at ease straight away. Felicity Pryke is one of our alumni from Be Heard. And we've Be Heard Pro, and we've spent a lot of time together, sort of chatting and working through the things. Just say hi. She really is lovely. I am lovely. There's so many people that get on a call and they go, "Oh, you're just like you are on live in real life." That's because I don't put anything on for you guys. I prefer you to sell to me because then at least I'll be doing I'll do the talking. You're all right. I want to know you better, Laura. Right, I will sell to you. How's that? Right, everyone, without pressuring her too hard, everybody double dare Laura to book in a little chat with me and we can say hi. I might give you a little call after this. She'll shit herself. I know she's lovely. It's not Dani that scares me. It's the talking. Okay, so let's talk. Let's see. Anyway, right, my darlings, please do book in a call with me to talk about the Be Inspired Mastermind or the Be Heard program. The difference between the two is Be Heard is the online program. It lasts for 8 weeks. Be Heard Pro, you have some one-to-one attached to it. And the Be Inspired Mastermind is where you work with me and the mastermind for 6 months, where we work on our overall visibility, but also we work on our keynote talks to help elevate you as expert in your field. All right, my darling. my gorgeous, beautiful bee community. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful Easter. I love you. Have the best time. I'm unapologetic for the amount of times that I'm going to play this video. I'm going to play it again. Here is the Bee Inspired promo filmed by the Film Farmers featuring you lot, you bonny sods. Have a good one.
To describe the event in one word, without a swear word, would be inspirational.
My name's Dani Wallace, and I am the Queen Bee. I grew up on the council estates of Preston, and I was furious when I found out that the Queen was born the Queen. So I set about creating the I Am the Queen Bee movement to help more people show up, wise up, and rise up and reclaim their birthright to success. There's this quote that goes, aerodynamically, bees should not be able to fly. Their little wings shouldn't get their fat little bodies off the ground. But bees don't care what humans think is impossible. Bees fly anyway. So I wanted to create a space and a community where we can do what bees do when they're building something new. And that's festoon and link arms and help each other.
Community is really important, knowing that when people are talking about their experiences, it's not just you, you're not alone. There's other people that resonate and there's other people that you can help.
It's just about soaking up the atmosphere and being part of a community that supports each other.
Be Inspired is a 6-month mastermind that culminates in the most incredible personal and business development event where you take to the stage and share your mission and your business message.
It's been amazing. I have never done anything like this. Never ever thought I would, but because of Dani, I have. And I have genuinely loved it.
This is the place to be. It's so inclusive, and actually it's there to help you mentally, physically and emotionally.
There's nowhere else where you'd ever feel so held and so safe.
I would love for you to come and get involved with Be Inspired so we can get you using your superpower hidden in plain sight, your voice, to take up the space you deserve in the world with your mission and your business. I can't wait to hear from you.
And with the swear word, how would you describe it?
I would describe it as inspirational.